Welcome back to the third hour of today. This whole situation has a lot of people in need, no question about it. And for those who want to help, it can be tough to figure out ways to do it. So we want to tell you about an app this morning. It's called Purposity, and it's helping people make a difference right in their own communities. Its founder, Blake Canterbury, joins us live from Atlanta to explain how it works. Blake, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
This is heartwarming. So if I understand it correctly, Purposity, you combine the words purpose and generosity. And for now, right now, people who want to donate to someone in their local community, this is perhaps a way to do it. Can you explain how it works?
Yeah, so Purposity is really the easiest way to help your neighbor that's in need. We live in a world where we can do a doctor's appointment from our cell phone, but we don't know if our neighbor 2 streets from us has food to eat tonight. And with Purposity, that changes. You can download our app, and in real time, you can see that a family needs dinner tonight due to COVID, or a single mom needs formula and diapers for a newborn baby. You can hit one button, check out, and the item's on their doorstep in anywhere from 2 hours to 48 hours.
That's amazing. So how do you vet requests?
Yeah, so we partner with local schools and local nonprofits. They're kind of the heroes on the ground already. And so we want to drive more resources to them. And so we give them this app, and now they're able to walk into a house and see a kid sleeping on the floor and enter a need in real time for that item. And it's really for them a new way for them to communicate with their donor base. And we think there's huge implications for nonprofits going forward.
I can only imagine if you've seen, a big uptick in users during this pandemic. Have you?
Yeah, so we're seeing active daily users right now is just over 112%. And active daily need submissions are just over 100% as well. So we're seeing both sides of the equation go. And really, in the midst of COVID, I think it's validated our model. It showed that people, the millions of Americans sitting at home saying, hey, how do I help? From my phone, we give them the ability to do that and directly help their neighbor. At the same time, nonprofits are able to submit their urgent real-time needs and have their requests filled. So it's been really cool. And really, the vision for this is, what would my city look like? What would New York look like if we had thousands or millions of people with this app helping their neighbor? There wouldn't be a need in our city we couldn't meet. But we believe that we have the resources in every community to meet the needs of that community.
Yeah, I have to tell you, I was reading your story this morning. It kind of pulled at my heartstrings. I was reading when you guys started this, apparently there were kids, let's say, going to school hungry, or kids going to school with holes in their shoes. And we thought, okay, there has to be perhaps a tech solution to this so we can help each other. And I can only imagine the need really all around the country at this point.
You're exactly right. I think a lot of us want to do good. We just don't know where to start. And Purposity allows you to really see what's around you in real time. And if we knew that a kid walked into a classroom with holes in their shoes, you would buy that kid a pair of shoes. You just have no idea. Sure. And really, the way that we're doing this, we're vetting everything through local schools and local nonprofits. So the credibility is always there. There's never going to be fraud inside of the system.
So before I let you go, starting today, I hear you're expanding. Is that right?
We are. So because the model's been so well set, today we're opening it up to every school district and every nonprofit in America. So we're offering you to sign up. And as soon as you can sign up, we'll start getting your needs live into our system. So we're really excited about opening this up today.
Blake, thank you so much for talking to us. You've created something that brings out the best in people. That's all we can ask. So if people watching at home want more information on Purposity, they can go to our website at thirdhourtoday.com.